Welcome back. It's Wednesday. I hope so. It's Wednesday. I said it's
It's
Wednesday. I wasn't
Wednesday.
sure. Okay, it's
It's
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
and
It's
the
Wednesday.
EFL Cup, was played between the remaining teams. Man City played, Arsenal played, Newcastle played, Spurs played, and they all won. Welcome to Football
Yeah.
Kings Live. Today we'll be talking about EFL Cup, Europa League, and where the conversation takes us, I guess, around football. Some players are injured. I saw Gavi is injured. Leone is injured as well. So we'll get into all
Yeah.
that conversation. But first, let's start with the EFL Cup and talk about some of the wins that we saw from Arsenal, Newcastle, City, and Spurs. Let's start with
Mm.
Arsenal. Eze scored. Eze scored in the EFL Cup. I saw the goal. Good goal.
Really
Um,
good. Yeah.
I like the fact that Eze is showing that the money they paid for him is worth a lot.
It's not a
When
waste. Yeah.
when you look
Yeah.
at what he did against City, giving the assist to
He's going
Martinelli,
to.
Martinelli
Yeah.
scoring. When you see
Yeah.
exactly what he did in this EFL Cup, scoring very good, scoring a very good goal. This time around, they played him in the midfield, and we are seeing. Maybe it's just me
Seeing
making
the
that assumption, but
difference.
we are seeing the difference between being on the left wing and him being in the midfield. I think
And in the
Eze
middle.
is
He should be in
dangerous
the
in
middle.
the midfield. You need him in
Should
that.
be in the middle. Yeah. He should be in the middle. There's no discussion. The before today, the last game he gave an assist, critical assist
Yeah.
that gave them 1 point. Today again, he kicked them off because that Port Vale, it looked like the match was heading into something else.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I was just so scared. He had to even bring on the big dogs. I said, is this turning to a Maresca show again? But they played well in the sense that they were dominating, they were
Yeah.
in control, right?
Yeah, they were
They
not. Well, I
yes
didn't
and
watch the
no.
game. I didn't
Yeah,
watch the game. I didn't
I
watch the whole game.
I watched
Okay.
it. Yes. But exactly, I was about to say that. Port Vale were worse than Lincoln. They had
Wow.
chances that they could have gone level with us now. But it feels like that final third was not good enough. He had to
How
bring on the first team guys.
how do we feel
Do you
about
get
Merino as a center forward? Because Merino played in the center forward position in this game, and I think he wasn't really good, right? Because Gyökeres had to come on. I was looking at some of the stats, who the
Mm.
players that had to come on. Merino came off, Gyökeres came on, Declan Rice came on for Eze,
Trossard
and
came on too, I think.
Trossard came on, and Trossard was able to get the
Yeah.
goal at the
The
end of the
second
game,
goal.
towards the end of the
Yeah.
game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, when we look at it, people don't care how you played. People care what the win is. But you have to. The
But
only
to
reason
be
why I'm saying this is you have
mm,
to still bring it to question. Arteta has
mm,
been given a very good squad, and I saw this online on Talksports, one of Talksports Instagram, or someone was saying Arteta has been given a serious squad, but they look like
yeah.
Stoke City, and that makes me think, should they look better than they look? But it's EFL Cup
To
too,
be
so it's Team B,
to be
right?
hon- to be honest with you, mm, Arsenal went up early, 1-0.
Yeah,
Until they started bringing on the big dogs. I was just like, is this turning into another Maresca show? What am I watching?
yeah.
Am I sure? I even the team that were playing Port Vale, they are not. How do I say it now? They are not. To me, Arsenal. You can't really say is there a team B in Arsenal. I classify all of them as team A
There's a
because they
Team
are good
B.
enough. Who
Yeah,
is the
that
team
that
B?
no.
Waneri.
There's a Team B, but they are
Waneri.
that good. They
Waneri
are
came
that
on.
good.
So look at it. Eze started.
Yeah.
Is Eze team B or team A?
Is
Eze
it
is
Team
team
A?
A.
Is it Team A?
Who's okay? Let's look at the lineup. Maybe we should not get ourselves confused. Let's look at the lineup that they put
Yeah,
forward.
I
So
can
you
I
understand what
can
I'm saying?
yeah, I can try to find that
Yeah,
lineup. Just give me 1 second. Let me find that
yeah.
lineup. And
So
then we'll
it
see.
was more or less like I was like, why are they not able to score?
Yeah.
Why are they not able to score? Like Port Vale, to be honest, I know it's a tough away match. Even Man City got 2-0. I didn't watch that game, but maybe it was similar
Yeah.
stuff, right?
When you look at the
Feels like the
lineup, Saka,
mm,
Saka is in the lineup. Waneri,
first team
first
when
team. Saka is the first team
second,
player.
second team.
Merino, you
Odegaard
consider
is
Merino a team player, right? Because he
first
starts
team.
Merino
It's first
in
team.
games in the Prem.
Yeah, yeah.
Martinelli is
So
kind of
he's
like
played
Team
out of
B.
position. So
Yeah,
it's Martinelli
Martinelli,
team B. Okay,
because
Martinelli is
Martinelli
team
has not
B.
been starting games,
Team B.
has not been starting
Team
Premier
B.
League games as much. So
It's
Eze
team
is
B.
Team A, Norgard
Mm.
Team B,
Team
Terry
B.
Team B,
Mm-hmm.
Ben White
Yeah.
Team B, Saliba
B.
is Team A, Mosquera is Team B.
Team B or team A?
It's Team B because Gabriel and Saliba will start over Mosquera. right? It's Team B.
Hmm.
And Miles Lewis Skelly, Team
See,
B, Ariza
okay,
Balaga,
team B,
Team B. So there's a mix of
team
Team
B.
A and Team B players when you look at it, right? Don't you think?
There's a good mix in sense of you can count maybe four, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Like one,
5.
2, 3, 4. Who is the five?
Even Miles
I think
Lewis
four.
Skelly, even
One,
Miles Lewis
two,
Skelly,
three, four
Miles,
is Team A. Miles Lewis Skelly, Calafiori is Team A. Calafiori will always start over Miles Lewis Skelly. I feel
Skelly.
like Skelly was starting last season because
Mm,
over Calafiori, I think Calafiori was out for a while, and Skelly
mhm,
gave Skelly an opportunity to start. But when you look at it, really, I think
mhm.
Miles Lewis Skelly is
True,
Team B.
true is B, is team B, is
Is
team
Team
B.
B.
So Kingsley, I'll ask you, with
Good
this
picks.
squad put forward, look at the squad critically. With
Yeah.
this squad put forward, take into cognizance that Waneri comes in at critical points in the game to help them do something. Or you can argue that Merino was played as a striker, played out of position, but you have your big dog there, Saka. Do you
Yeah.
get
But you
Martinelli?
but
Was
you
just
can't rely on Saka for
Martinelli.
everything, right?
I know, but Martinelli was just recently moved to Team B. He was Team A. He's
Recently.
the one that he's the one that got them the goal that saved them. But you
Yeah.
can argue that it's in the last two games that Martinelli dropped to Team B, but he's still a Team A material. After all,
Yeah.
it's still the same Martinelli they were trying to use to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Do you get? So Eze
Mhm.
is there. You can argue that you can have an argument that what sort of midfield is this?
Yeah.
That's the argument I would have. Having Waneri, Norgard, and Eze, you should exactly you should be able to, how do I say it now? You can argue that is he strong enough? But at the
Mhm.
same time, he's strong enough. He's Port Vale.
Mhm.
Come on. Do you get? But you can argue, oh, is there a midfield balance? But they control the game. But it's just that they could not create anything. They could not score.
Mm.
Even they had like three, as at the time I counted till almost 89, because I left, I just, my mind left the game once it was 89, right?
Oh, my bad, my bad. Let's keep talking. I put it now,
So,
SSB. Let's keep going.
so right until what they go like 89, they had like
Yeah.
maybe four corners,
Mhm.
right? And the corner kicks, you can argue they were not. They were trying to do short corner. I'm like, why are you doing short corner
Yeah.
when you have Saliba there? You have Mosquera that is trying to score. Do you get what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
have like some big dogs that you know that they had to bring in Declan Rice,
Mm.
Gyökeres for Port
Mhm.
Vale. That's
Mm.
not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. That's not a good sign. Like you look at Liverpool. Liverpool played with even Team C. You
A
played
mix
with
of
Team
a mix
A,
of team,
B, and C.
yeah, a mix of team ABC, yeah.
That's what it should be. A, B, C. Do you
But
get? I know
Arteta won't trust certain players to be
the
to be in his
only the
team
only the
to
only
play in this
person
game, I mean.
the only person he brought on, right? The only person he brought on,
Yeah. No, keep going.
say with his headgear. The only person he brought on
Yeah.
that I said is Team C. I won't
Mhm.
really call him TC because he's in the first team now. He's
Mhm.
the young man that is 15 years old. Do you get? So
Yeah.
you look at the likes of, they are playing Saliba, you are playing Mosquera. What are you scared of? Play Ben White in the middle. Ben White used to be a centre back. Do you get what I'm saying? Why don't you play Ben White in the middle and Mosquera? Do you get what I'm saying? So I
I get
don't
what you're
know, but
saying.
yeah, we see how they do in Newcastle at the weekend. Is a good win. You take the win regardless.
Yeah.
There's no shame. You won. Move on. Move
Mhm.
on. The performance was not a total disaster.
Yeah.
At least Kepa came out to make some saves. He came out to make some saves. He came out to put some calm in the defense. It's different from the one we watched yesterday. That
You
today
guys,
reports are coming out that the guy should reconsider his career as a goalkeeper.
you
That's the
guys
report coming out.
give me 1 second. My dog is having a serious emergency, guys. Just give me 1 second. It's
Okay,
serious. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
I'll be back.
so yeah, so City won as well, right? I don't know which people watched the game, but I didn't watch the game, but 2-0, an away match. I don't know how difficult it was. But to be honest, I don't know if we have passed the days where um teams generally go Huddersfield. Huddersfield is a decent side, right? What league are Huddersfield in? What part of the league are they in? Standard win. Did you watch the game? I didn't watch the game. Do you get? But let me. I'm just curious to see the lineup. Is the lineup I'm curious to see, right? The lineups. Let's see the lineups. Yeah. So he started with. He started with Ake, Stones, Nunes, O'Reilly, Trafford, Rico Lewis, Bob, Savinho, Gonzalez, Foden. Yeah, this is the kind of for this type of games, right? This is like Team C, Team A, and Team B.
Are
You
we
just
talking
had
about? Are we talking
Foden.
about City?
Yes, I'm talking about City,
Okay. Let's.
right? I'm talking about City in the sense that the people they put forward,
Mm-hmm.
their lineup, Mukasa, Savinho, Bob,
Let me put
all
that
those,
on
all
the
those.
screen. Give me one
Yeah,
second. I'll
put
put it
that
on
on
the
the screen.
screen. Mm-hmm.
All those guys are Team B, but you have this person that strike for them is Team B. The person that strike for them is Team C. Do you get what I'm saying? Ake is
Yeah.
Team B, Stones is Team B, Nunes is Team B, O'Reilly, you can argue is maybe Team A. Rico Lewis
Really?
is Team B. He's Team A at this point because he's
No, but I
okay.
think O'Reilly is more. Anyways, O'Reilly is getting the start over Ainuri. That's what I want to
Yes,
say. But we
but
all know if
I knew
Ainuri
is
is
injured.
fit, if Ainuri is
Yeah, he
fit,
won't start.
he will start.
Okay,
He will start cover.
So O'Reilly is, you can argue to that O'Reilly is Team B.
Alright. Yeah.
You
Alright.
get what
But
I'm saying?
since he starts in the Prem, it's kind of like Team A. But for me, I think Pep sees him as Team
He's
B,
Team
as a
B.
deputy
He's
in that
Team
role.
B
Yeah.
because the person there is not available, right? So you can
Exactly.
look at the setup against a Huddersfield side, and
Yeah.
they
Rico
went there
Lewis. Yeah.
and they got 2-0,
Yeah.
which is
Very
good.
good goal. Very good goal from
Yes,
Foden too.
yes, good goal from Foden. But look at this team. In this team, maybe you can argue that people that are in Team A
Yeah.
solid is only Foden.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
rest are Team B and Team C.
Mm-hmm.
There's one Team C, obviously the striker, and the rest are Team B,
Yeah.
which is what we want to see. But when you are using Saliba, do you get what I'm saying? It looks like you're afraid of something. I don't know.
But we kind of
But
have to be.
really
We kind of have to give Foden his props though, because Foden has. It looks like
well,
he's been on fire.
did
I
well.
know it's Huddersfield, of
Yeah.
course. It's not. We don't expect them to be a difficult side, but Foden had a goal and assist today, so it's kind of crazy. When you
Wow.
think about it, Foden has. It almost looks like the Foden that we saw how many
Mm.
seasons ago? Two
Years
seasons
ago, two
ago.
seasons ago, he's
It's
coming
kind of
back.
back. They can almost make that
Really?
assumption with the way Foden is moving, right? Because
Yeah,
Foden,
yeah.
he has come out to say that he wants to play as a
He
10. He
wants,
enjoys playing as a 10.
yeah.
And he's
Mm,
playing that 10 role very, very well, which is
mm,
which is very good. Which is very, very
yeah.
good.
Yeah, Tottenham. I don't know who watched the Tottenham game. I didn't watch the Tottenham
Did
game.
you you didn't watch the Tottenham game?
When I switched over, they were battering, is it Bradford or whatever the team was. Forgotten the name of the team, so I wasn't bothered. I was like, they
I
won
think it
this one,
was
bro. No
Newcastle.
need.
Was it not Newcastle,
Oh,
Bradford,
okay,
and Tottenham
Newcastle, Bradford,
Doncaster? Yeah,
Doncaster.
Newcastle, Bradford,
Apologies.
and Don- Tottenham
Yeah,
Doncaster. Um, let
yeah.
me
So
go
yeah,
to the lineup for the. I
yes,
want to see the
everybody
lineup
watched
for
Arsenal and Forest today. Yeah, including me.
everybody.
Same
Watch
thing
as
with me.
Real Betis, right? The
This,
Real
this,
Betis game.
yeah.
Oh
I had my
yeah, so it
eyes
was
on that
Tottenham Doncaster, and in
one.
that game, I'm going to also show that lineup too. Show you guys the lineup. Let's just get into it. For Tottenham, you see how they set up, right? Their keeper is definitely not their first keeper. Team B,
Same big game.
Polinia
Yeah,
playing as a center back is kind of on.
defender.
Yeah, it's quite unusual
Yeah,
that Polinia
yeah.
is playing as a,
But it's
and
still
he played
okay.
well
Yeah,
too.
and he
He
scored.
played well based on stats, and he scored. And you have
Wow. Danso.
Danso, Jet Spence. We consider Spence like Team A, right? Or don't we think so? Spence is like Team A,
It's
right?
Team B. It's Team B because you have
Really? Who
you have
starts
this
over?
other guy. This guy plays there now. He uses that fast boy. What's his name?
Which boy?
The one that plays as center back most of the time for Posukoglu, but he's very fast. The Dutch, is it Dutch boy?
Dutch
Forgotten his name.
boy.
He uses Udogi there, but he also uses Van der Ven.
Van der Ven.
He
Okay, okay.
use, so he
Mickey Van der
uses
Ven. Okay.
yeah, so he's used Van der Ven as left back
Hmm.
sometimes, and he's used Udogi, right? So Jet Spence typically is team B now,
Oh, but I
right?
feel like I've seen. Okay, okay, okay.
No,
Okay.
last year he was team A,
Yeah.
but I think this year Thomas Frank is kind of like be- like subbing him out and bringing him on, right?
Yeah, but
Simmons is
the mix of teams is a good mix of A and B. If you look at it
Archie
right.
Gray. I thought Archie Gray plays as a defender. Yes,
Man.
I thought Archie Gray plays as a defender. Archie Gray plays as I don't know if I'm wrong, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah,
I'm not sure
yeah,
where Achigre plays out. But
yeah.
he used Tel too in the game. He used Tel. Brennan Johnson is almost like Brennan Johnson is supposed to be team A, but I don't know if Brennan Johnson has been getting starts in this team in the Prem
Mm,
because I know he's using Kudus.
mm.
I don't know what Tottenham's. To be fair, I don't know what Tottenham's lineup typically is. In Prem games, and look that up and check their last Prem game how they set up. But um,
Let's look at the next set of fixtures.
the next
Okay,
set of
next
pictures.
round.
Okay.
Let's next round.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me see if there. Let me read some comments and see what people are saying. Ikena said draws for next round of Carabao Cup is
yeah.
out already. Are you guys aware?
Yes.
Van der Ven. Okay, Van der Ven is who he was talking about. Said Arsenal versus Brighton,
Wow.
Liverpool versus Crystal Palace,
Wow.
Wolves versus
Wow.
Chelsea, Newcastle, Tottenham, and Swansea City. Okay, let's put that on the screen and
Wow.
let's take a look at it. Wow, guys.
That's crazy.
But
You guys are
you
playing
also have to
Crystal
give
Palace.
props to
So
Newcastle.
what?
I know we didn't talk about Newcastle, but you also have to give
Okay.
props to Newcastle, right? A little bit because
They
it's
were
like
at home. They were at home. Come on, they
they
should
but they
win.
did well. They did well,
They are
right?
at home. They are
They
at
did
home.
well.
Brighton. Arsenal probably win. They should be winning Brighton. Ah,
So round
Newcastle, Tottenham. That's a 50-50 game. Even Wolves. Let me see.
so round four. Let's put that on the
Yeah.
screen and then take a look at it.
Yes,
So
City always gets easy games.
so
I'm
round
always.
four,
I thought you were telling me that not.
Arsenal Brighton, Grimsby
Mm.
Brentford,
Oh gosh.
Liverpool, Crystal Palace, like Ikena already
Mm,
mentioned,
mm,
Newcastle, Tottenham, Swansea, Man City, Wolves,
mm.
Chelsea, Wrexham, Cardiff, Wycombe, Fulham. But I guess Arsenal Brighton is a tough game.
It is.
Arsenal Brighton is a tough game.
It is. If against Port Vale, he's using all those guys. He probably use first team for
He's going to
Brighton.
use his first team against Brighton, of course,
Yeah,
because it's Brighton, right? You
yeah.
can't trust them. And you don't know what Brighton will bring forward. Brighton coming to play Arsenal. They won't play their team B. They will, of course, play
No,
their team A, right? Because it's
team A.
Arsenal and it's
They
Arsenal
play
at
team
home.
A.
But
Yeah,
it's a
they
game
play
I
team.
think Arsenal would win because it's at the Emirates.
Kingsley. Kingsley. He said the big teams cannot rest starters.
Yeah, but
Wow.
it's at the Emirates, right? So I see Arsenal winning this game. Whether or not we agree, but I don't know. It
Oh
just feels
no.
like Arsenal feel like a very tough side to beat at the Emirates, right? If it was an away game, I would have been like, okay,
Mm.
maybe there's a chance for Brian to have
But it
something.
could be,
But
a draw, and they go to penalties and Arsenal lose.
that would be disappointing. I feel like Arsenal should be beating Brighton with the squad they
They
have
should.
and the talent
They
they have.
should.
If they play
They
their
should
first
actually.
team against Brighton
Yeah.
and it ends up in a draw, that's disappointing.
Mm.
That's really disappointing.
What of
Grimsby,
Liverpool Crystal Palace? What's
okay,
your expectation on that one?
Liverpool, man. The first thing is I'm happy it's at Anfield because that already gives us the home advantage. The last time we played
Mm.
Crystal Palace at Anfield, it was a draw, and we had the record. That's in the Premier League, right? But the only problem I have with this fixture is Annie Slots. Annie Slots
Mm.
can just play his team B and not care.
He has bigger fish to
No,
fry.
Annie Slots
He
can.
has bigger
I'm
fish
telling
to
you,
fry.
Annie Slots is that kind of person. He can play his team B, mix it with a little bit of team A. Maybe Salah
But
starts, Van Dijk start, but
your team B is a Kitike in front. Come on, that's a solid team B.
Ekitike is team A. Ekitike is
It's
not
team
team
B. What
B.
of Isaac? Isaac.
both of them are team A at this point. We can't tell who is team A or
Okay.
B with
Or
Ekitike
team
or
B.
Isak. We can't
Okay.
really tell. But it's a game that Anistot can literally play a mix of A and B and not really care. Right. But exactly. I like the fact that SSB is saying Chiesa is playing like a team A player. Chiesa is
Wait,
one
he
player.
has 7 goals and assists in the last 5 games. That's
Really?
ridiculous.
Wait, Chiesa does? I know he
Oh
had two
my
assists. He had
goodness.
two. He has a goal. GA. I think it
Mm.
means GA, right? Goals and
Yes, goal
assists,
and
right?
assist,
Chiesa
right?
had two assists in the last game, our Carabao Cup game, that we just played. He had two
Oh
assists,
my
and
god.
then he scored in the Prem when we played against Bournemouth. He scored, so that's a
Yeah.
goal. So I already know three GA there. I don't know where the others is coming from. I don't know where the seven GA is coming
God.
from.
As a team
Really,
A player, would you guys give us Chiesa?
and Chiesa is back in the UCL squad, so that's a
Oh,
good
you they
thing
added him. Is it
because
Leone's
of
injury?
Leone, right? Leone's ACL. Leone tore his
Oh,
ACL.
oh
Yeah,
my
an ACL
god.
injury that's gonna take him out till the end of the season. Till the end of the season. So it's crazy.
Ikenna, you're not good.
Yeah,
You are
SSB, we
not
said that
good.
yesterday. I was telling you yesterday that fans online have been saying that
Yeah,
Chiesa should start over
Chiesa.
Gakpo, and that Chiesa is an intelligent player and the way he plays is very intelligent. He
Chiesa
should be
is
getting a
I
start
don't
over Gakpo.
it's like you it's like we forget Chiesa. Did you watch when Italy
No,
was still Italy
I know, like
recently?
Chiesa is a player. It's just that
Very good.
the way
Is that
Chiesa
injury,
came,
the injuries, the
yeah, the way he
injuries
came, he didn't really.
wasn't
Yeah, he was
around.
injured, right? He was not around for a while.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
to fight his way back to form and fitness, and it just took a while. Last season, we didn't really see much from him, right? So
Mm.
it almost feels like even this season, we thought like based on last season, he might not have a place in the team, but
Could it
then
be? Mm.
fortunately and unfortunately, right? Fortunately for
Yeah.
him, there's a chance for him to play, but unfortunately, we lost people in the process, right? But now there's an
Mm.
opportunity for him to play, right? Even
Mm.
when Salah goes for AFCON, Chiesa is the person that
Mm.
can step in. He can
For
step in
him.
into that right wing, right?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Ikena saying, I was hoping it would be Manchester City versus Arsenal. Arsenal need to get out of this competition to give us a very easy ride to the title, bro. No,
Okay,
but
Liverpool, you guys are scared of us now. Oh
I'm not.
my
I'm not
god.
scared of Arsenal. I'm not scared of Arsenal. I'm not scared of Arsenal.
You
I'm
should be scared
personally
of
not.
City too. You
City,
should
the
be
way
scared of
City they are moving, it looks like City they might be back to the way they are moving these
but
days,
it'd be nice
right?
for them to give us that kind of Port View team or say Port View, Huddersfield team. The
But
club
looking at these
Pep
fixtures
will do
though,
that.
looking at these
Won't do that.
fixtures, Crystal Palace, tough game. I'm
That's
happy
a
it's at
tough game
Anfield.
too.
It's a tough game, but it's a
Mm,
winnable game, right? It's a tough
mm,
game.
mm,
It's a winnable game. The two things I want to say, if we score,
mm.
let's not make this a community shield thing, right? Let's not make this a community shield thing where they get back into the game, right? It's a game
You
where
want
we
to kill them
play
off
and we kill
quickly.
them
You
off
want to kill them
immediately.
off quickly.
We kill
Yeah.
them off, right? And second thing
Yeah.
is, I hope Annie Slot doesn't do what I think he's going to do. I hope he just plays
Just
team
use
A. He plays his team A. Anyway, to depend on how
he won't
the,
play
the
team A.
calendar is and the fixtures line
He
up.
won't play team
But
A.
I hope
No.
he just plays team A and
He's
kills
not
them
going
off.
to do that. He's not going to do that
At
for
least start team A
Carabao.
players and then bring in team B when we are winning the game. You get what I'm saying? Like
Kingsley.
start team A, bring in team B.
Your team that concedes goal, you might end up playing team 80 like 70 minutes. You guys have conceded. Then you now need to bring on team B to rescue
Bro,
you.
bro.
See, I'm not
Ikena
scared of
saying,
Arsenal.
yeah. Say, let's be sincere. They're a very strong team and our only direct competition. As a good sportsman, I'll give them that little respect. No, to be fair, you have to give Arsenal that respect, bro. You have to. Like people, I need to go find that Talk Sports
Mm,
video I watched. I watched it this morning
mm.
and I was laughing. This Talk Sports person
What
was
is
like, Arsenal, we spent all this money, but yet we look like Stoke City. And that stuff I saw, I kept on laughing, bro. I'll try to find it. I kept on laughing. I'm like, whoa. That is how Arsenal fans feel. This is exactly how they feel. Like, wow.
is a
But
manager?
yeah, I mean, it's
Just think he's a manager.
yeah, it's definitely not nice, right, for them to feel that way. So that's the thing. So, but yeah, let's talk about the next fixture. Not Newcastle Tottenham. Newcastle Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. That's a tough
That's a
one.
tough one.
That's a
Yeah.
really really tough one, guys.
I
That's a
think
really tough one.
Tottenham will probably lose that game. I think they will
Yeah,
lose.
it's a really tough one,
I don't, I don't
right?
think they will beat Newcastle.
You don't think so?
I don't. I don't think so. It's St. James's Park. He's going to play his first team. Do you get? He's going to play his first team. That's if they are not depleted by injuries,
Hmm.
right? That's the only reason that Tottenham would go through. But I don't think they can win Newcastle in St. James's Park.
You don't think
That's just
so?
what I don't think so. To be hard.
But you guys are down. Don't you think you guys are doubting Thomas Frank? You
No, I'm
guys,
not
you guys are
doubting
you know
Thomas
doubting
Frank, but
Thomas Frank and his team.
you need to respect where you are going.
Hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? He said Tottenham has Spurs sport. Exactly. They are
Is
bus stop.
it yeah, St. James's
That's
Park,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
SSB St.
Yeah,
James's Park, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I see what you're
That
saying. It might not
that's
be
what they won't win that game.
mm,
The only way they get through that tie, should I tell you the only way? They
mm-hmm,
draw Newcastle in 90 and they go to
mm-hmm,
penalty and Newcastle lose. But they are not winning
mm.
Newcastle in 90 minutes. I can tell you that one for sure.
Really?
If there's any, I'm more sure of that game than Wolves Chelsea.
Mm,
Yes. Wolves Chelsea, anything can happen. Maresca can start his this thing, and we have a jumpy keeper
mm-hmm,
that they are thinking maybe he should consider another career. That's what fans online are saying. That I think he made mistake coming into goalkeeping. Do you get? So it's probably that
mm-hmm.
keeper we're going to use, and we'll probably concede. I rate Thomas Frank. Do you get? It's not like I don't rate Thomas Frank, but it's St James's Park. It's a hard ground. You saw what you did to even get that win. You saw you had to sweat that way, and it was 10 men. No, it's a tough ground. If I'm going to St James's Park, I don't bother myself. I know I'm going to lose. Chelsea is going to lose. We're
Mm.
not winning. Arsenal this weekend, we don't even know. Do you get? So
Yeah,
yeah. So who has a better
yeah.
squad, Spurs or Newcastle? Both teams play team A. Both teams will play team A, but
He said, "Don't worry,
yeah,
Garnacho gets a hat trick against Wolves."
I don't think the manager
Again, I
likes
don't even know if
Garnacho.
you're serious or I don't know if you're trolling, bro. Like, I don't know if you're
He's
serious
trolling. He's
about them
trolling. He's
getting.
trolling. He's trolling. He's trolling. But at the same time, I get the vibe from Maresca. Maybe he doesn't even like. Yeah, yeah,
Maybe he doesn't like what
yeah. Garnacho. I don't know. It's just me thinking. Anyways,
you think
I
so.
just think it doesn't.
How much? Okay,
Yeah.
a question for you though. How influence does Maresca have the signings at Chelsea? Does he decide who should come, or this is just on the owners to say, yeah, this is who we are signing, figure out a way to use him? Or does Maresca have a saying like, no, I want this type of player, I don't want this type of player,
Mm.
or I want a player that plays in this way, and they just go find that player that to them plays in that way? Do you know or no?
For Maresca and Chelsea, I think we have two sporting directors.
Mm,
Probably we are the only club in England with two sporting directors.
mm-hmm,
Do you get? So those are the guys that buy players. They would obviously consult with the coach to ask him his opinion, right?
mm-hmm,
But at the same time, they might just go
mm-hmm.
out and buy anybody they want and just give it to the coach because it's just to coach them. They don't care. They don't care.
Okay.
They get, yeah.
Yeah, I finally found the Talk Sports stuff I wanted to show you guys. I've been looking for it because I wanted you guys to see it. I finally found it. You guys, let me show it to you, and you guys see what I was saying. Tell me,
£1 billion spent and we look like Stoke City. If you're going for a title and you're playing Liverpool this early in the season, that by the way at the time wasn't firing on all cylinders, he missed an opportunity there. He's now playing Man City. We're the home team. The emphasis is on us to go and beat that team. We've got to play them at the Etihad yet. So that's another missed opportunity. This is nothing new from this manager. He does it time and time again. We was told that we was going to find the missing jigsaw, the number 9. We needed a number 9. All we need is a striker. We get a striker. The guy's starved. He's not getting fed. There's no creativity. He's bang average. He looks bang average. We've got towels down the touchline for players to wipe the ball to launching long throw-ins. £1 billion spent and we look like Stoke City. This manager is an absolute joke. Billion.
Oh my God. It's £1 billion
man,
spent that you have
I will look
towels.
like Stoke
Towels.
City.
I was surprised that the Arsenal has incorporated long throws now. Oh my God.
But it's not
That's
just
really bad.
Arsenal though. I feel like other teams have started incorporating it too. It's not just Arsenal. right? But
Arsenal's own is too obvious.
I saw it and I was just laughing, bro. I saw it this morning, I was just laughing. I'm like, whoa, this is how they feel, bro. This is how they feel. But it's interesting, right? There's a lot of expectation, especially for a lot of expectation and pressure on Ateta. We all know this for him to win a trophy. So if they are able to beat Brighton in this Carabao Cup, to me, go for it. To me, go for it and try to see if you can win.
Free for Arsenal.
For Arsenal, yes, for Arsenal, I'll say go for it
They are at home.
and
They
try
have
to see if
to
you can
win.
win. Yeah,
They
go
have
for
to
it and try
win.
to see if you can win. So yeah, well, yeah, we're just reacting to it. We're not playing anything too long. We're just kind of giving a reaction to it. So hopefully that's okay. But I just wanted you to see it. I'll try not to play too much content for you guys. But
Hopefully,
I'll
we
just
don't get a copyright strike.
hopefully we don't get banned. I just wanted you guys to see it. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. I just wanted you guys to see it. I was just giving a reaction to it. So we'll see. But it did strike a it definitely is a conversation to have on how Arsenal fans feel about, the way which they are playing. Because to me, I always thought like
Mm.
play style is not something that they care about. I thought it's something that if we win,
Anthony
if
scored
we
today.
get
Yeah.
if we get wins, if we win
Mm.
trophies, then play style is not something I really care about. So it's interesting to see that there are some fans that really do care about, how the team plays. Anyways, let's talk about Europa League since we're there. Postecoglou had
Wow.
a 2-1 lead, and then
Wow.
towards the end of the game, Anthony
Wow.
scored the goal and came back in.
Wow.
Postecoglou, since
Wow.
he has been appointed the coach of Nottingham Forest, has not gotten a win yet. Draws and
Yeah.
losses. How do we feel about this appointment? Do we feel the same way we've been feeling?
You don't know, but I think at the start of the game,
Mm-hmm.
Real Betis were playing extremely well. It's their house. Do you get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Anthony gets that assist.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony is, I don't know. Anthony is kind of, when I watch him today and I
Mm.
compared him when he played Chelsea against Chelsea, it feels like the person he was going up against today was no match for him. He was just
Mm.
unstoppable. He
Mm.
was just unstoppable. He was just moving ragged. They could not shut him down. I was like, come on, what's happening here? Is
Mm-hmm.
this the same Anthony? But he was playing like the goat of Real Betis, finally. Yes, and
He's
the
where he's
fans
supposed to
really love
be. He's where he's
the fans
supposed to be.
the fans really love him, right? They
Yeah.
really, really love Anthony. They really,
Mm-hmm.
really love him. So he got that first assist. Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Pellegrini is really old. Yeah, he's really
Mm.
old. And obviously, Nottingham Forest, they step it up. They get 2 goals. But do I tell you something? They could have gotten like 2 extra goals. Yes, during that period, they were on top. Callum Hudson-Odoi missed a tapping. 2 people missed a tapping.
Mm.
It was that, like, I was just like, God, they will regret this. And they
Is it too
regretted it
early
because they
to
could
is
have
it
gone
too
4-1
early to
up.
say this is not going to work? Or do we just wait and see what Ange does? Is it too early to be like, nah, this is just not
Mm,
Ange is not.
no, the only issue I had with that game was, like, you talk about there's a boy they brought from Newcastle,
Yeah.
Anderson. He's
Mm-hmm.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Anderson is really, 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 like, we don't talk about this guy. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Then you talk of Sangare. Sangare, he had a decent game. He was okay. He was good. Um, but when Ange made those changes,
Mm-hmm.
he brought in few of the new people they've bought.
Mm-hmm.
The level and energy dropped. It dropped. It was so obvious. It dropped. And after that, it switched over to Red Betis. Red Betis started having joy. They
Mm-hmm.
too made changes too. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing. But Red Betis that's the hardest fixture for Northern Forest in in the
In
group
this
stage.
competition.
Uh,
Mm.
Them and Porto. That's all. The rest, they are winnable games. They should win.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect him to qualify, but it depends. It depends on how the tie goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they pair them up with someone, to be honest, he can win it. He can win this competition.
Mm-hmm.
Igor Jesus, that boy is crazy. He could
Mm.
have had that's another issue I have with Postecoglou. Why did
Yeah.
you take him off? Is he tired? Are you keeping him for weekend? The boy looks good.
As coaches,
He's
you have to
really
consider that, right? You have to consider
okay.
your weekend games
Yeah,
too, even when you're
yeah.
playing midweek. But how we feeling about Aston Villa Bologna, bro? Like Aston Villa,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, yeah, they've not had the best starts at all this season. Unai Emery, there were talks yesterday. I think someone said that yesterday's stream about Unai Emery being sacked, or something might happen there, or there were some talks
Mm,
internally with the board if they want to keep Unai Emery. So, is this a
mm.
must win for Unai Emery? Must he win this game?
I think Emery has to win. He has to win. There's no, how do I say it now? What excuse are you giving? But Bologna is a tough side, right?
It's a tough side, but Aston
Are they
Villa at
coming
home,
to
so it's
Aston?
a good. Yeah,
They,
Aston
they,
Villa at home,
they should
so it's a
win.
good thing.
They should win. They should win. They should win.
I feel like
Yes,
there's pressure there. I feel like there's a lot of pressure there, right? For them to get a win. There's a lot of pressure there
there
for
is. There is. He's not
Aston
gotten
Villa
a
for them
win
to
this
get a
season.
win.
He's
Yeah.
not gotten a win this season. So he has to go there and do something. Or they at home, he has to win at home. Let's put it like that.
If he
So there's no
loses,
excuses.
he might lose his job.
You think so? It's
Dara
always
Azizi, welcome to the stream, man. He says,
Ikena is on the
remember
live too.
Botafogo from Club World Cup? Igor Jesus came
Yeah.
from there, then got signed to first. Yeah, Igor Jesus from Botafogo. Um, I think there's pressure on Unai Emery. That's how I feel. I just when I saw that
Who
he
has
was
more
playing Bologna.
pressure? Ange or Postecoglou? I said Ange
Say
or
Ange
Emery.
or Emery. I think Emery. I think for Ange, they are taking it as he's new, right? He's
Okay.
new. The team he has is Nuno's team. He's working with
Mm.
Nuno's team, and the task for him is to turn Nuno's team into an attacking side, which Nuno
Yeah.
was not. Nuno is not. He doesn't give attacking manager, right? At least with what he
Yeah.
was doing at Tottenham, it didn't seem like he was taking them to that direction. So for Ange, it's
Mm.
like they need to give him time to shape it into what they want, and it will take time for it
Mm.
to click, right? But for
Mm-hmm.
Emery,
Mm. Okay,
for
let me ask
Emery,
you this question.
it's a whole different thing. For Emery, it's a whole
Okay.
different thing because it's like
He's
you've been
been there
here
for
for a
some
while.
time.
The
They're
squad
meant
has
to
not
improve,
really changed. You're meant to be improving season to season,
but you
and they
can
expect you to
argue,
do better. I don't know.
but you can
Yeah,
argue, but you can argue that they didn't really do well in the transfer window. The
you
squad
think
last
that's
year,
affecting them?
yes, the squad last this year is not
Mm.
as good as last year. They still sold someone to Newcastle, right? They sold
Jacob
someone to
Ramsey,
Newcastle.
is it?
Yes,
Yeah, Jacob Ramsey. Yeah.
Jacob Ramsey, and he was doing a
Mhm.
decent job for them. At least coming up from the bench when he was fit, he played.
Yeah.
Do you get? So I don't see this. This is team now is weaker. If you ask me, is weaker, right? Because they signed Rashford on loan. They had like two
Mhm.
loans. They had this other guy that was on loan from former Real Madrid player.
Yeah.
So they had a better squad last season. I don't know if it's because we were playing Champions League,
Yeah.
right? But it also helped them in the league. It
Mm.
also helped them in the league, right? Walkins now, it feels like the pot is dry. There's nothing cooking. There's no, it's just dry. Nothing for him.
It's really sad, man. It's a sad situation.
Yeah.
Bagman is saying no one no wins is who we are, mate. It's just who
Is
we are.
who we are. It's who we are.
Man,
It's who we
Postecoglou.
are. Oh
He
my
said Villa board
goodness.
members resigned this week. Something is not right in the
I,
club. Because why was there
yeah.
just no
Yeah.
push? There was no push this window,
Nothing.
no backing. This
Nothing.
is a
Just
team that
looted.
consistently
Yeah.
have been in Europe, right? For the past, like, if I'm not mistaken, for the past couple seasons, they've consistently been in
Yeah.
Europe, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
last season they were in the Champions League, right? They didn't
Mm.
make it back into the Champions League, but this season now they're in Europa League. So it's like if you're seeing that you're consistently in Europe about 2 seasons now, or even more, you've been consistently been in
Should
Europe.
step it up. Step it up.
Step it up
Improve
in the
on what you did
window.
the previous season.
Like bring
Yeah.
in players that can help you
Yeah.
win something, win a European title. So I'm really surprised that they didn't really take much. There was not really much buzz because we heard the whole rumor of Nicolas Jackson going to Villa. Nicolas Jackson to
Yes,
Villa, Nicolas Jackson to Villa. That did not
exactly.
happen.
Yeah, we expected, but anyways, maybe there's no money.
It's definitely
Like
something that is just yeah, it's definitely something that is just
PSR is
yeah,
affecting them.
yeah, something that is tricky. SSB saying concert the Villa fullback said PSR is hurting Villa. So I guess we'll
Oh,
see.
yeah.
You guys are going back and forth between how long you've been supporting each other's clubs or how long.
Say my
This is
2010
funny.
kiddo friend. How you doing?
AB saying Liverpool are not winning the league this season. All these balls will soon fade. Really, AB, you think so? That's a huge statement to make. That's a huge take. Maybe
is what
I'm going to put this on the screen
is
so that people see
is
what he
what
said.
happened. Please don't put it on the
I'm going to put
screen
it on
now.
the screen so we all see what he said,
Oh,
what AB
Yeah.
said.
Why are you
We'll
putting us
come
in the
back to this,
spotlight?
AB.
Oh my
Anything that
God.
makes us win
But
the
we're
league,
still, we're
we'll
still
come back
trying
to
to
this.
we're trying to still hide ourselves after the calamity from our keeper yesterday and Maresca. Do you get all that? But you don't blame you blame players. But at the same time, I don't know. At Liverpool,
AB,
it's the same thing.
if we don't win the league, then who will
Last
win the
season,
league? Arsenal?
last season we said the same thing. When Liverpool started, it's the same way they started last season. Started like, oh no, Liverpool. Let's see where they go. I don't think they'll go. My brother went 10 games. People were still waiting for Liverpool to falter. We're at 15. Oh, they will still. We're thinking they will slow down. We don't have season. Say, oh,
Mm.
December will affect them. Remember, I was part of the crew that said in December, I see them dropping points. My brother,
But this December
they
might
this
affect us. So giving AFCON, Salah might go, so I don't know
Salah
what
no
will happen.
last season Salah was not there for Apple. There was no AFCON last season. Was
I
there
mean,
AFCON last season? You
there's
understand? But let's forget that. But okay, no, you can't win the league in September. But what we're saying is the same vibe we got last season. We're all thinking they will slow down. Okay, they will slow down. Who are the people catching up? Do you get? It's not even about them slowing down. It's about the other team stepping up. Arsenal have not been, to me, up to par. Right,
it wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too bad.
5 points behind.
So
5 points behind.
I guess the difference between yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Anyways, AFCON was January 13 to February 11, 2024, right? So it didn't necessarily affect our season, right? Because
Okay.
ending of like 2024 into 2025, right? So
Mm,
2025, this AFCON is this December, I think December 20 something, I think 21st or 26th, one of the two. I can't remember what exact date, but AFCON is from December to January this time around. So this time,
mm,
I'm happy that we have guys like Chiesa showing us something, guys like Ikitike showing us something, guys like Isak. By that time, I expect him to be fully fit. So
mhm.
it will be a test to see how we look like without Salah. What would this team shape into, right? So it will be a good
Let me
test. I think
should
so.
I say something? Let me buttress on AB's points, right?
Yeah.
Anything that makes, look at it this way. Even if Salah is not there, you people can still
Mhm.
win this league.
Mhm.
You have Ekitike is stepping up, he's doing something. You have Chiesa, he can play that side. The person that if he gets injured, right, for more than a month or 2 months, then you people might not win it. You know the
Van
person,
Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Yeah,
If
I
Van
know
Dijk
Van
stays
Dijk.
fit, if Van Dijk stays fit, it's harder for anybody to win the league.
Hmm.
Except you guys want to bottle it.
Bro.
Do you get?
I don't
So,
know.
but apart from that,
The way we've been conceding and we still manage to win games is good. But I want us to really last season there was something different
mm,
about the way we played the last season from this season.
what was the difference? Last season, I
Last
felt
season,
like your game was so controlled.
yes, last season we were firing on all
Yeah,
cylinders, bro. Like
yeah,
last season we were
yeah.
firing on all cylinders.
Like if you
We were
score two
winning.
zero, if you
It's
score two
hard for you to
zero,
come back.
exactly.
It's hard for you to come back. Like
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
so serious about not conceding. We didn't really concede that
yeah.
much goals. I know Arsenal might have conceded the least amount of goals last season, but we were kind of right there with Arsenal in terms of us conceding. But
Mm,
this season, we look a bit exposed. I don't know if it's the tactical changes we've made that has kind of like
mm,
made us a little bit exposed, or the boys, it's
mm,
still early in the season, so the boys are still not firing on all cylinders in the way they play, but
mm.
something is off,
It's
and
off.
I can't put my mind on it.
Now,
But
Leonie has gone on injury. That's a
so it means
worry.
that we need to worry about getting another
That's a
center back,
worry.
right? We need to get another center
That's a
back because we
worry.
can't
That's a
continue with
worry.
Konate, Gomez, and Van Dijk as our
Yeah.
center back depth. Now that Leone is
Mm-hmm.
injured, because the chance of Leone being back will be the end of the season. It's towards the end of the season that he will come back. So I think we
Yeah.
go for Gehi this January. I think we need to be serious about getting Gehi in January.
Okay. AB is saying that we should watch City. Do you think
We should. We
we
should.
should?
We
Okay.
should. We don't want a tricky that they'll just fly under the radar, fly under the radar, fly under the radar. Before you know it,
They catch
they're,
up.
they're title
And
contenders.
Guardiola is very
Points
cunning.
difference, few points difference.
If
City is catching
if you
up.
keep
We don't
him,
want that.
the thing is that how I look at it, if you keep Guardiola, 7 points is arm's length for Guardiola. It's not far for him to catch up.
He can catch up.
Yeah. So anything,
When City is City, you can catch up.
yes.
We don't. I
So
guess
what?
we are expecting City to be City, but we have to keep on
Yeah.
seeing. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So 7 points. If you are
Mhm.
7 points and they keep keeping that 7 points, and it gets to the last maybe 10 games of the season, if City really step up, I don't know, this method of their play now is confusing. It's still new to us. Packing the bus is a bit is a bit new to us. But if he gets them results, I don't. Would they give them 10 straight wins playing
That's
like
it. That's
this?
it. That's a serious. That's a serious question. That's a serious
I
question.
don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
Right?
AB saying and also Chelsea did not have a proper preseason. It's expected they falter at the beginning. Darasisi saying any thoughts on the center half options? My mind is still on Gehi. My mind is still on us getting Gehi. So I don't know if since Leone is injured, we might just be like,
Mhm.
you know what, January window we get
But
Gehi
you guys are not buying gays for the summer.
because it's going to be free in the summer. But if
Yeah.
our situation is
Oh, I
looking
see.
different,
Different.
we
Okay,
might
let's
as well
see.
just go for it, right?
Let's see.
ABC last season just felt like a gift to Liverpool. All the other big teams were just not focused. Why is it that everybody puts
No,
down
I
our
don't think
efforts?
so. I
You
don't
guys put
think
down
so.
our efforts
The other no,
in
see,
instead of justifying our efforts and say
see,
you guys did well. You're like it's because
there's
others were
one,
not good.
no, no,
Come on,
there's
it's the
one
Premier
thing,
League, most competitive league in the world.
there's one thing I will say. If someone wins the Premier League, they deserve to win it.
They deserve to
They
win it.
deserve to win it because they took their chances when they were meant to take it. They scored when they were meant to score. They
Mhm.
considered not so much goals, because if you concede so much goals, you can't even be in the list to win title. You will
Yeah.
not even be in top three, right? They
Mhm.
considered least amount, not so much, but a considerable amount of goals.
Mm.
Um, and they probably won most of the small teams,
Mhm.
right? You did the
Yeah.
job. So I feel like they deserve to win it. The other teams were City had like 6 straight losses.
Guy, they will.
Yeah, so they were bad.
Last
So it's
season
not
they were
like
bad.
it's not Liverpool's fault that they were bad. They were just bad because they were found out. And Guardiola thought maybe you have a
But I
how do I
think
say, it
I guess
it
I
was taking
see.
it was taking them. No, Guardiola at the summer, at the start of the summer, you remember when we were complaining, why is Guardiola felt like he was just taking things for granted, allowing people go, and like the vibe I
Mm,
was getting from him is like, oh, I'm the boss.
mhm.
I play whoever I want to play, and we get results.
Yeah.
It backfired on him,
Mhm.
especially when Rodri went on that injury. Immediately Rodri went on that injury, boom, right? They could
Mm,
not win a game. They went like 10 games without winning. Rodri is back
mm,
now. They still lost games with Rodri.
mhm.
Do you see?
Mhm.
So that still shows that they are still a bit vulnerable. Do you get? Because
But
Rodri is not up to speed. Is not that Rodri we knew. He's doing the
but
job, but
I see what AB is saying about other teams not being
yeah.
focused because I'm just thinking, what if
But the
City were
other
still
teams, they
City
didn't
and
get
they
the
gave us
results.
no, but what if City were still City and they were in that pressure of like City? You know, we've had seasons where it's like Liverpool and City going for it. You know,
Okay,
where Pep
I'll
is
give
doing
you.
almost Pep is going on a winning run. He's doing almost 90 points because we won the league not by a lot, not by up to 90 points, right? So
85.
I'm like,
Okay, good. But it's still a
would
decent
an sort have handled that pressure? Would
pressure.
we have really
Okay,
won if City were
let's
still
look
like
at it this way.
competing with us? Because also
Let's
Arsenal, they kind of like falter, which we
ask
expected them
don't
to
just
do.
they
We
falter.
expected them to
So
do right, but
let's look at it in this way.
yeah.
If City was chasing you, let's put it
Mm-hmm.
this way. Towards the end of the season, you guys were like, I don't know how many points you were, maybe 8 points. Let's just say it was 8 points or something. I don't know, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But let's say City was chasing you, and you people were close to there chasing you. The games you lost towards the end of the season, you guys will not lose those games. You will beat Crystal Palace.
Mm,
You will beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. some of the the games you lost or drew were small games. Felt like you guys were done already. So forget
Mm.
that 85 points is deceiving.
Okay, that's valid.
Is
That's a valid
deceiving.
point.
Is deceiving because you guys are done the job early.
Mm.
Do you get? But
Valid.
if you guys were if you guys still needed to chase that win, you will
Yeah.
still get three. You will still get three additional wins, which is
Mm-hmm.
9 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 9 points will be like maybe 94, or minimum you will get at least two more wins and one draw.
Mm-hmm.
You probably draw with Chelsea. Worst case scenario, you beat
Yeah.
Crystal Palace. There's another game you drew that I was just like, why is Liverpool drawing this game? You
Mm-hmm.
probably had won that game. That's 7 points in the bag. That's
Mm-hmm.
92 points. So at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, if the league was not done and dusted early, you
Mm.
guys will still finish around 92 points, which
Mm.
is incredible. Like 90 something points is
That's a
it
fair. That's
helps
a
the
fair.
team, right?
Yeah, that's
So I
fair.
don't look at
That's
it
fair.
that way. Yeah.
That's fair. Ikena saying City are 8 points behind, not 7 points. Don't don't give them points.
Oh my God.
AB saying watch out for City and Arsenal. They are more desperate this season. I wouldn't even count out Chelsea. Maresca is still on probation. Remember, this is just an opportunity for him. I'm Darasi is talking about now, not January. Like now,
Oh,
what do we do
Gomez.
now? Who do we do now? Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. Don't even. Robertson is going to play as our center back. Robertson,
What?
Robertson, Endo are the two options for center back. And he
You'll be
slots things
cooked.
this way. Honestly,
You'll be
Darasi,
cooked.
like I agree with you that
You'll be
Endo
cooked.
Endo is even struggling as a six. We saw in the
You'll
Carabao
be
Cup,
cooked.
he was
You'll
supposed to
be
clear a
cooked.
ball. He cleared the ball back, back into the dangerous zone. And that
And
was how
that's
the
why
Southampton
that's the
scored us.
person that's the person you want to put in defense.
That's my coach for him. My coach believes that he can play center back.
Okay.
So I've
Okay.
seen him trying. Another option is Gravenberch. He has also been testing Gravenberch in that center back position. We saw it against Crystal Palace.
Gravenberg is
But that
even
was
better
what
as a center back
But that he tried it against
because he
Crystal
gets
Palace, where he was
goals.
one of the three, and I think Gravenberch got a red card in that game, if I'm not mistaken. He got a red in that game and
Oh yes, yes,
took
yes,
him
yes.
off. We ended
Yeah.
up going down to 10 men.
10 men.
So for now, until January, we will be playing Robertson, Endo. Those two might be possible options. Robertson, Endo,
Oh,
Gomez
Gomez. What
are the
of Gomez?
possible. Yeah, Robertson, Gomez, Endo are the possible options that we will consider. And I think, and it's also consider in that
I
centre
think
back
Gomez is
position
better. Gomez
until
is better.
until Leone gets
Yeah.
fit and stuff like that. Because we saw when Leone came off, what happened? What did he do? He moved Robertson to centre back. He moved Robertson to centre
I
back.
don't
He
think
put
Robertson
Robertson
is good at
Gomez.
center back. Kingsley. I don't. Gomez is better. I saw Gomez yesterday. Gomez has been playing center back for a long time.
For a while.
Left back. He can even play left. He can play right. He can play left back. He can,
Yeah,
but he plays that center back. He plays it well. He's
yeah.
decent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? So why would you now throw Robertson that even the left back is struggling? He makes mistake, brother. I just pray you don't. We play you guys. Put Robertson in the middle. I pray you do
No, when
that.
we
That would
play,
be
of course, we'll play our starters. We're talking about deputies, right?
good.
We're talking about who
Good.
will start in other
Don't
competitions
don't think of
and
it,
stuff.
please.
I think, yeah, and
Please.
I think an academy kid too. SSB mentioned Stevenson, right? Lucas Stevenson mentioned him as well.
Not use Lucas Stevenson.
I think is an option to consider when you think of other competitions too as well. But
Mm,
I think
mm.
that's what's going. Honestly, this is just me saying that's what possibly
Okay.
might happen. But if Gay doesn't come in January, I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Ikena is saying that
Yeah.
if Gay doesn't come in January, we probably sign someone on a 6-month loan. I hope we get him in January. Madrid and Barca are circling. I really hope we get Gehi. I hope we get Gehi in January because that will make things easier. And then in that sense, Leone doesn't need to rush back. Leone can take all the time he needs to
Take his
heal in
time.
that ACL,
How did he get
slowly
an
get back
ACL
to
injury? It's
on
just
ACL.
weird.
ACL injuries come at the weirdest time because
At 18.
you don't think that you will get an ACL
Oh,
injury until you get one. I've
and
said it
you
on the
got
stream.
one.
I've said it on stream so many times that I got an ACL injury last year. I tore my ACL last summer, and you don't expect to tear your ACL. You just snap. It just one twist, it's
Mm.
gone. Your knee just snaps. That's it. When I saw him holding his leg, I was like, yeah,
It's done.
that brother is cooked. When I saw he couldn't get up, I was like, yeah, that brother is done. He's done. He's not coming back on the pitch. He could not stand up. He was in serious pain. He's
Yeah,
gone.
it's
And
ACL. It was
exactly.
obvious.
So it's really bad.
Let's
It's a
be saying double down on offense and forget defense. You can't win the league if you do that. You can't. I'm 100% sure
SSG,
you
come
can't.
on, bro. Double down on
Can't.
offense and forget
That's
defense.
flop.
We,
That's
we will
flopped
have to
all over.
outscore. We have to outscore
You
teams, but that
that's
might be an
flopped
issue.
all
That might be
over.
an issue. But
Injuries.
do you think it will work? Do you think it will work? Isaac, Ekitike, Salah,
If you
Viet,
guys can
Gakpo,
if you
Chiesa,
guys
Leo
can score
is
5 goals
deep for a
each
forward
match,
line.
you can score 4, 5 goals each match. For every game, you score 4.
Honestly, if
Then you're
if
safe.
if
You
we
might
are,
concede 2. You guys are conceding 2
but
anyway. So if you keep scoring 4,
you need to look at who Annie Slot is though. Annie Slot is
he's a
not a
conservative man.
senseless attacking manager. He's not. And Slot is not a senseless attacking manager where he's like high metal, everybody run, chase
Doesn't do
down the
that.
ball. He doesn't
No.
do that. And Slot's goal is we attack, we
We
score,
score,
we
we sit back.
control, right? We
Control,
control.
exactly.
We find the next time we want to attack, we go again. I think that's the point. We control the game. We stay control. I mean, we stay controlled, right? We don't concede, but we attack.
Mm.
So I don't really know, but this has been a season where, like, I know he has made some tweaks in the way we set up and the way he's trying to overload with fullbacks and everything. So I really don't know honestly, I really don't know sometimes I don't know what Anislot thinks of. Sometimes we play a certain, like I saw during Carabao Cup, we're doing a long throw. I'm like, why are we doing a long throw? He's
They
a
saw
dynamic
Arsenal
manager.
do it. They
He's
saw
dynamic like
Arsenal
that.
do it.
He can see
They
something he
saw it.
likes and say, we do
They,
it too.
they saw Arsenal in the weekend do it. Say, bro, we have to do this. We have to do
And
this.
Sport is a manager that adapts. So it's like today he can play this way, tomorrow he can play a certain type of way. We saw in the Everton game, right? The derby game, Viet didn't start,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
played his old
What
midfield,
was good, right?
which worked.
We said it during the week, like Viet should not be starting. He should not be starting the Everton game, right? So say
Yeah,
Isaac,
I see what you're saying.
Salah.
When I come, I'm with AB on just one thing, right? When I look at our games on that club and the way we used to play on
Oh,
that
you
club,
enjoy it. You enjoy
it
it.
was exciting, bro. It
You
was
enjoy it. You
exciting. But
enjoy it.
now
You enjoy it.
it's so controlled. Sometimes I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's such a ball. We keep on doing this and doing that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I love the fact that we keep on winning games. Sometimes in football, you have to find the balance. And I think Annie Slot, I respect him a lot as a manager, and I really trust him a lot, and I think what he's trying to do makes sense.
Mm.
Sometimes something makes sense, but you might not like it, right? But to me, it makes sense. You want to play
Mm.
control, you want to be balanced, you want to find the balance
Mm.
between that high pace attacking football, right? And
Mm.
making sure your players are in the full fitness to last, competitions. Because if you do high pace attacking football in this era of so many games, there's so many
Mm.
injuries you pick up, so many injuries. You can't keep making the boys run and run and run and
Wrong.
high
True.
press and
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I
Might
think.
end up
So
in injuries. Yeah.
my end
Yeah.
up in, but PSG, I like the way PSG play. PSG,
They play
man,
good football. They play
that
good football.
That Luis Enrique
And
ball
they win.
is good.
But would you
The way
say,
they
would
play,
you
I like it.
argue, would you say
I leave the
that
PSG last season. I enjoyed their game.
their league is not very, very extremely competitive? That's why they're able to have that
But
enjoyment to
that
play
has
them.
nothing to do with how they performed in the Champions League. They
True,
beat
you're right. They
top teams
beat
in the Champions League.
everybody.
They beat
Everybody with
they beat Arsenal, they beat Liverpool, they beat Aston
yeah,
Villa, they beat
yeah,
Inter Milan, they beat
yeah.
people, right? They beat people in the PSG last season. There was a reason why in the Ballon d'Or they
Mm,
won a team of the season. There was no stopping that. The only
mm.
team that stopped PSG was Chelsea in the Club World Cup, and that's the end of the season. Anything that made you
Oh,
guys meet them in the peak of the season, I don't think you
we're
guys would have
dead.
won. I don't think you guys. I'm being honest. I don't think you guys would have won. The
Not with
then,
our keeper and setup and
The PSG
defense.
that came to Club World Cup were a PSG that won the quadruple. If they won the Club World Cup, they will go down in history as the best team in the world. Literally, like they
Mm. That's
they would have won everything, every single competition they were
yeah,
in, they
yeah,
would have won all the trophies. So
yeah.
they were really, really good last season.
Say, watch out for Monaco. This season, Pogba's new team is winning games. Wow, Ansu Fati on
On
that
that
team
team,
as well.
yeah, Ansu Fati is on the team. Yeah,
Wow, I
I
never
mean,
knew.
yeah, Ansu Fati is on the
Who
team.
is the coach of Monaco?
I can check the coach of Monaco.
I know
Don't have that
the I
on
know
me.
who De Zerbi's team won PSG recently, right? Was
Yeah,
Deserby's team that
Marseille. Yeah,
won that won
Deserby's team
Mate.
won PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
it was 1-0. I mean, it was 1-0. It's not like Adi Hota is the coach of Monaco,
Okay.
an Austrian
Monaco. Okay.
manager. Mhm.
Wow.
So
Wow.
more to come though. More to come. Say PSG fans are saying, wait, where did I stop? Say Minamino
Stopped
on
at
that. Yeah, Minamino is on that team too as well. Say PSG fans are saying last season was the best season in the club's history. It has to be the best. Honestly
Wow.
speaking, it has to be. It has to be, guys. It
What?
has to be. Come on,
Wait.
it has
Strasbourg
to
are
be.
top of the league.
It has to be. Like the way they played. Super impressed, man. Super impressed with them. Super impressed. What am I saying? Minor to Chelsea is still on for January transfer. You guys are thinking of signing Mike Minor as a keeper. Is that
Yeah, I
something that's
saw that.
happening?
I saw that today. But the thing is, when you see the disaster of that brother from yesterday, right? I think I
You're
told you.
just
I said it. I said it yesterday that
yeah.
these those owners or the people that make decision at Chelsea, they will see that performance and he's gone.
Mm.
I told you of the life. He's gone. There's not. He's not. He doesn't have a place anymore. Because you can't give that kind of performance. We've never. I don't think which keeper in our history gave us that kind of no recent history. Let me say recent history gave us that type of performance. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
get what you're saying.
maybe Caballero, but Caballero was not that bad. Our current assistant manager,
Mm.
that was like one of the not worst keeper. Caballero was decent,
Yeah.
but he wasn't like Peter Cech. But
Yeah.
Caballero made good saves.
Hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So rumors came out today, and he's not going to sign a new contract because a club in England is interested in him. So people are just putting one and two together.
That it might be
But Mike,
Chelsea.
but Mike Penders, Chelsea, Chelsea are really sure with all this Mike Penders guy, right? Strasbourg, they've had 4 wins out. Hey, Kingsley, 4 wins, 1 draw. My
Mm.
God, that's a decent performance.
Wow.
Oh my
And
God.
Monaco too. Wait, Monaco, they're in the Champions League, right? Oh, am I
I
tripping? Wait,
don't I don't think so.
Monaco, they're not.
I don't are they? I don't think I want to see
They're not. Yeah,
Strasbourg
Monaco are in the
Marseille.
Champions League, right? They're in the
They're in
Champions League.
Champions League. Okay.
Yeah, they played Club Brugge. Club Brugge beat them 4-1, right? They played Club Brugge.
Oh
Monaco's
yes,
next
yes,
game.
yes.
Their next game is City. That's their next game. Monaco, they're playing City next. Monaco at home, right? And then they play
Yeah.
Tottenham, and then they play Bodo Glimt, and they play
Mm,
Pafos, and then they play Galatasaray. I mean, tough, tough.
tough.
So yeah, Club
SSB
Brugge
saying
beat them 4-1. Yeah.
Was Sanchez ever this bad? No. Sanchez currently after that performance,
Mm.
Sanchez is an angel. I said it yesterday that we can't wait. Actually, he's coming back against Brighton. I was wrong because it was not a how do I say it now? A rough play against the opposition was just stopping goal scoring opportunity. So it's 1 match ban, right? The
Oh,
straight red is
that's
1 match.
nice.
So if it
That's
was a
nice. That's nice.
violent conduct, maybe he fouled the player, that's three
Mhm.
match. But it's just stopping a goal scoring opportunity. Angel in our current situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have any other choice. You're saying Angel? Yes, yes.
So
Hey, SSB.
that means he's back. Then he's back for the
So
next game.
okay, I'll ask SSB. If SSB is saying Angel in question, right? We
Mm-hmm.
don't have Sanchez now. Are we going to put Jorgensen against Bright or Slolina
Mm-hmm.
that we bought and we've never used the brother?
You might lose.
So
You might
yeah,
lose.
so we will not win
Yeah.
any game. Not we might
You might.
lose.
It's not. I don't think it's a risk
We
you want to
will not
take.
we will not win, and that's why I say now, academic kids, we can't risk it, and not at this point.
SSB, you
we
can like academy talents though. What's up with this academy?
not in our
SSB
current.
has said academy
We,
like three
we have
times on this live.
we have academic talents in our team that are not still getting it right. Do you get what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
talk of Chaluba that instead of him progressing, We don't know if he's
He's
retrogressing.
regressing.
Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, it's one match, so I'm happy. Immediately, I just said, "Oh, Sanchez was not actually violent. He should be back for Brighton." I was so happy.
That's a
Yesterday,
good thing.
that's the only thing that made me sleep properly
That's a good thing.
yesterday. I
That's a
was
good
like,
thing.
how are we going to do it? Jorgensen? Anyway,
Fair
Jorgensen is
enough.
done.
You're telling me
He might
offline
even,
that
yeah.
I was going to ask you. You're telling me offline that Ekitike is not happy with Isak signing. That you heard a rumor about that.
Yeah,
Where did
there are
you
room.
hear this rumor? And tell
Anyways,
tell them on the stream. Where
anyways,
did you
it's
hear
so
this
much
rumor?
several Newcastle this thing YouTube
Yeah.
channels carrying this rumor like, oh, they I don't know where they got those rumor from.
Yeah.
Do you get that Ekitike wasn't aware that Liverpool were going to sign Isak? I'm
Mm.
like, the week he signed, he thought he was going to be the main striker.
What?
That he
Really?
wasn't told.
Mm.
Yeah, that he wasn't told. I'm like, brother, you should open up your eyes. You and your agent should open up your eyes and realize that they actually went for Isak before they went
Hey.
for you. And the rumors were like they will sign Ekitike and Isak.
Mm-hmm.
So what were you not aware? So, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I don't know that removing his shirt and bring and showing the crowd is a
It didn't go to
statement.
work against.
You guys don't understand what that. To maybe I'm reading meanings into him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? But I feel removing his shirt and
Mm-hmm.
showing the crowd is saying like,
You don't
I-
think it's emotional, like he's just being emotional in that moment, like just like I score anyway. It does not even make any sense. Like, bro,
yeah, it's
it's
like
Southampton, it's
I'm
Carabao
here,
Cup.
I'm here. It's Ekitike 22. Look at this jersey. Remember me.
I
Anyway,
see.
that's the vibe I get. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you
I see what.
get?
Yeah.
Isak scores in the first half. He comes on, scores again. He has done well so far. In
Yeah.
fact, I'm not even thinking maybe we should have even just spent that money. You know, we're the first to find a Ekitike. Remember that time where we're
Yeah. When
nabbing Chelsea?
it on the stream. Yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
oh, Chelsea at this now.
Yeah.
They've got to find a Ekitike. Oh, I was
Mm-hmm.
part of the people that insulted the club.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, I have to apologize and say
I think the only
Ekitike
problem
was
is when you move
actually
Ekitike off to the left, would he really have a chance to be scoring as much?
is the movement is there. He has off the ball movement. He will score.
Yeah, he has good off the ball
He will
movement. That's true.
score. And he
Yeah.
can dribble. He can
Mhm.
dribble
Very
off the
good on
left.
his feet.
He will take out anybody. In fact, he can
Mhm.
even win more penalties of coming off the left. He can.
Mm.
Issa can play. You look at striker. Issa can play off the left. You
Mhm.
saw the run he did in your match. I think it was your match yesterday. I saw him where he made one. There was one run. I don't know if it's off the left. He made that run, but it was a crazy run where he went through like three people.
Mm.
Maybe it's not off the left, but
But
even in Newcastle, he's done it
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like this comment from SSB. Like, I think Ekitike will be fine. His play is not selfish. He passes, presses, makes runs, scores. This is not a lazy
yeah,
player when he plays. And AB
yeah.
saying, anyways, I watch Emega. Brother looks good. Maybe we should fast track his development and bring him in January. Hmm. That's a good take, AB. SSB saying play Hato as centre back. Yeah, I know SSB was saying earlier about the centre back markets being very thin, and
Yeah.
you guys, Chelsea don't have fit centre backs, right? This Chelsea centre back
You know,
situation is something that is it's also very
the, que-
tricky.
the question I have is, was Hato originally a centre back when they bought him?
I thought he was a centre back. You're the one that
That's
told me
what
no,
I
he's
thought
for
too.
Cucurella. And I'm like, what? Why is he for Cucurella? Because I always thought
Exactly.
Hato is a centre back.
So I don't know. So
So
maybe it could
it's
be
tricky.
brother being played out of position, right?
Um,
So
Andy, what is this rumor? Chelsea might be deducted 4 points from the 74 charges. Is that the judgment? Is that what's going to happen?
I I saw that rumor too. That was even last week I saw it, but they've not concluded.
They've not
Do you
concluded
get
yet.
what I'm saying? Because
Mm.
I think Chelsea now they employed like top accountants, right? So
Yeah.
if they are going to deduct their points,
Mm-hmm.
they are going to take it up with the FA and say, look, we've not
Mm-hmm.
committed anything
Mm-hmm.
that put us in fair advantage.
Yeah.
Do you get? It's just a financial stuff, which it
Yeah.
should be a fine financially,
Mm-hmm.
right? We didn't do anything that give us the advantage. to win the league, or you can argue that too and say, brother, you signed Hazard, you signed Deto, you signed Villa. That's a huge
Mhm.
advantage, right?
Yeah.
But apart from that, they're ready to argue it out. I saw that rumor too. That was last week. I even saw it. So, but we'll see.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
the club, they are confident they won't deduct points.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Arsenal
They
actually
Arsenal
bought,
bought all the center backs.
yeah, they bought everything.
They bought all the center backs.
Nkampi, we could have gone for Nkampi too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The club are not serious.
What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts. Ange mate is still waiting for his first win. It's sad for us, part of people that are backing Ange to succeed at least, to prove Spurs wrong, to
Yeah.
succeed, win a trophy and stay in this league.
Hmm.
Important, stay in this league and
Yeah.
win a trophy. And
Hmm.
we're not saying get relegated and win a trophy. You have to stay in this league. Do you get? So I don't
Hmm.
know who they play during at the weekend, but I'm hoping he can get his first win. I've seen
Hmm.
improvements from the play from all the games I've watched.
Hmm.
There was an improvement from the Burnley game. Can argue that was a dreadful performance all
Yeah.
round, but there was an improvement today,
Hmm.
right? They take their chances, and the other game could have ended like 4-2.
Hmm.
Do you get? So I'm happy with Ange. He went away. It's not an easy place to go. Do you get?
Fair enough.
Um Arsenal and the others, they won. So we'll move next round. We're waiting.
Yeah, that makes sense, guys. If you're not done, so please like this video, guys. Like this video. For my final thoughts, I think I like the fact that City won. Uh, because to me, I already said earlier that I feel like City might be back. I'm not a City fan, right? They are, of course, rivals. I'm not a City fan, but it's nice to feel like the league is competitive again, right? People are stepping up
Yeah,
and are doing
yeah,
things, right? Arsenal, they won. Eze scored. I like the fact that Eze scored because I always had the take that Eze is better in the midfield, and Eze played
everything.
in the midfield. Eze scored, so it almost feels like okay. So I was right about that. So we'll see what will happen in the next round, like you said, of the Carabao Cup, and for the Europa League. What I'm more concerned about is tomorrow's game. Aston Villa versus Bologna, because Emery is the coach under pressure. People are saying Arteta is under
Mm,
pressure, and might be under pressure, but right now I feel like Emery might be the coach that's under the most pressure now because he has not
mm,
gotten a win this season. He has had losses. He has had, I think, he had a draw in his recent game against Burnley. Against who? Oh no, I'm mistaking them. It was Ange that played Burnley, but
yeah,
Emery has not. Things have not really happened for him. Like he typically does, right? So and there are some talks here and there about how long he'll be at Aston Villa. So that's definitely something that we should keep an eye on, and a game I'm going to watch tomorrow. So I
yeah.
appreciate you guys for joining the live. ABSSB Ikena, Darazizi came on the live. Every single person that came on the live, I appreciate you guys for coming. We're live every single day, 5:30 p.m. CST, guys. So make sure you guys come back. And our calling segment that I've been announcing for days is coming soon. It's still coming soon, guys.
Please,
It's still
please
coming soon.
do it when Chelsea is going to
It's
play a
still
high
we
profile
will do it
match.
when Chelsea
Because
is playing a
I
serious
know
game,
that's you
so that
people's
Chelsea
plan.
fans
I
can
know the
call
way you
in.
guys are moving. Please avoid us.
Yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys for joining the live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Good evening, good morning, wherever you guys are streaming from. Bye.